We are experiencing an education crisis in many parts of the Harbor area.
Only 30 to 40% of all graduating seniors actually are college ready or career ready. The main reason that Grand Vision Foundation founded Meet the Music was because we wanted to address the education crisis.
It's not a surprise that Grand Vision has taken such a leadership position with bringing music into the schools because Grand Vision is such an important part of bringing music to the Harbor area.
Grand Vision Foundation was founded in 1996 to save the historic Warner Grand Theater, a beautiful historic Art Deco movie palace. We then evolved to create the Grand Annex, a 150-seat music listening room, and Meet the Music, a music education program in our local public schools.
They come to concerts at the Grand Annex. They learn to play an instrument. They learn to sing. They learn to perform music in school for their parents and their peers.
With music, like the second you pick it up and you play it, you could hear your progress. You could hear it. Like they're like, Mrs. Wong, I practiced, and now it's starting to sound like the song. I'm right on the beats.
One of the things that I believe in the most is for this program to be all-inclusive. It's not for the musical prodigies. It's not for the higher performers. It's not for the lower performers. It's for every child in all of the classrooms that we serve.
That's what I love about the program, is that every child gets their instrument with their own music book. And it's funny because the first day that I pass out the instruments, they ask us, Mr. Rada, is this mine? Well, this is yours. This is yours to keep. They're so excited. They're blown away that it's, given to them by donors. And they're great about taking care of it.
The one that can benefit from it the most, really, that has the least in life, that can really benefit the most are sometimes the ones that are overlooked because they're acting out in some other way. And, with this, everybody gets it.
A lot of my students, some of the hardships they face on a daily basis are drugs, gangs, parents who have been incarcerated or are incarcerated, not stable homes, nor a stable environment, very violent environments.
Music is a release for them. It's a way they can kind of connect to something different, connect to something else besides maybe some of the issues they're having at home.
What I feel when I play music is, I don't know, it's just it just gives this little tingly feeling oh my God, this is so fun. I like banging on drums.
One of my students who literally had the lowest self-esteem, she hasn't smiled since kindergarten, and now she's in the 5th grade. Well, she ended up just loving the recorder. She actually went ahead the entire curriculum and played all the songs and figured out all the complex songs on her own. Then she started a little club at recess. One student at a time was like, hey, can I join you? Literally, she has not stopped smiling for the last 3 months of 5th grade. It's the most she smiled in all of her life.
I've always wanted to learn how to play an instrument, but some of the steps I think I would struggle with the notes and everything, but my teacher, Miss Akari, has really taught us very well how to read the notes and do all the notes to make me understand.
I think learning music, having to put together the puzzles that kind of come from learning to read music, automatically starts to deal with your brain in a different way. We already know scientifically that music helps people, helps the brain.
It does. There's a correlation between reading music and reading words.
Mathematics is a good example. It's a set of repetitive steps. You need to be able to understand the language. You need to be able to follow the moves. Each symbol means something. If you can play your way through a song, you should be able to work your way through a division problem.
I feel really proud of myself because in the beginning I didn't even know what 8 notes were. And now I can play a whole song of 8 notes.
Our kids leave this program with confidence. This is something that they've never done before. They've never had practice before. They've never had a recorder before. and they figured it out. Kids need art. They need to think creatively. In the real world, they're going to be presented with problem solving. And sometimes problem solving takes creativity.
In Los Angeles, 1 in 6 jobs are connected to the creative economy. It just isn't right that we don't teach music and art in schools.
Most companies say that the skills that they value are creativity and collaboration, not necessarily just STEM skills. So we need to be preparing our students to think creatively, to think outside the box.
When I'm gone,